third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Texans and the Rams, next on Madden Football.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Tonight, the final dress rehearsal, week 3 of the preseason. The Texans offense ready to go here in this final tune-up before the start of the regular season. And the one to keep an eye on is this man. There's 6 years. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through and was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Able to slither by. And he goes diving to get as much as he can.
No, the hell I didn't down too early.
Carry on top there at the end. Right back to him on 1st down. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. Texans football to start quarter 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Texans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the 2nd quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting...
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A little juke. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
133 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And quickly they get to the line. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Now Wilson on first down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it. Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Wilson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at? For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Looks like somebody... Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing is Wilson. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Sometimes you get a first. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had it. He'll start on the ground here on first down. Nice footwork at the 25. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 177 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
First down, Texans.
Here's Wilson. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away.
It's week 1 of the NFL, where we'll see a brawl inside the AFC South. It's the Texans and the Colts, coming up next.
The Midwestern weather is cooperating and the roof is open. It's time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here.
The Texans offense ready to go for the first time here in week 1 of this. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Houston.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 48 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On second down, they'll run it here. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, Right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Wilson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield and past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
First down, Houston.
Throwing again here, Wilson. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On second down, Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
On gain of 12. First down, Texans.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. Wilson. The hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first from the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Now it's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Again, Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards there and a first down. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line.
The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. But they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield,
It could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 38-yard line. Right back to him on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On second down, they'll run it here. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 11 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on first and goal.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Texans have retaken a third-quarter lead. Fourth and goal, the defense needed one more stand. They couldn't get it.
I just wonder if they were thinking heavy run here in that situation instead of being able to play the pass, and they were beaten on that possession.
Get it, babe.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Here's Wilson. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? From midfield now, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. There he goes, left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now Wilson.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the Colts are going to get the football back. It's time to run out in this third quarter of play. Back now in Indianapolis. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can do it.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Right back to him on first down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Now Wilson on second down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Devin Lloyd in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So now the Texans down by a field goal. Here's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Throwing now is Wilson. And he rifles one incomplete. This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. Now Wilson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Wilson to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's second down and 3. Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. First and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Here's first down. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Now Wilson on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good for a Texan first. Yard pickup.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On first down, Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 221 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. To throw is Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. So he's able to take it in from 3 yards out. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division.
It's week 2 of the NFL. And up next is the Texans' reigning league MVP. He was outstanding last week, racking up a ton of yards and touchdowns. It's the Texans and the Jags on Thursday night primetime.
On a simply gorgeous night in the Lone Star State, we've got the roof open, and it's time for football, folks, here at NRG Stadium in Houston. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles...
The Texans offense getting set to go, fresh off a victory in week 1.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Wilson. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
The Texans 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. To throw again is Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. Throwing is Wilson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
And they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right back to him on first down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On third down, Wilson. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. Now it's Wilson. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 2nd and 5. Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys are getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. There's Wilson to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now it's Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week.
as he trots onto the field. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, mate. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Here's Wilson. And that one too wide and incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
3rd and 19.
Now Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've come upon half.
Well, everyone's...
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now Wilson changing the play.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
They'll try and run for it.
gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Touchdown! T. Higgins. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. We've seen him be good so far. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Back now in Houston. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. The Texans on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw. Wilson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That Houston set to take over. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Back to throw. Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 103 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, Wilson. Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Now first and goal. They've got a first down in field goal range already. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. So now the Texans down by a field goal. Now Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Wilson to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Here's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One last shot for Wilson. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find